Saint of the day, Saint Josaphat. Josaphat, an Eastern Rite bishop, is held up as a martyr to church unity because he died trying to bring part of the Orthodox Church in union with Rome. In 1054, a formal split called a schism took place between the Eastern Church centered in Constantinople and the Western Church centered in Rome. Trouble between the two had been brewing for centuries because of cultural, political, and theological differences. In 1054, Cardinal Humbert was sent to Constantinople to try and reconcile the latest flare-up and wound up excommunicating the Patriarch. The immediate problems included an insistence on Byzantine Rite, married clergy, and disagreement on whether the Holy Spirit proceeded from the Father and the Son. The split only grew worse from there, centering mostly on whether to accept the authority of the Pope and Rome. More than 5 centuries later, in what is not known as Byelorusia and the Ukraine, what was then part of Poland, Lithuania, an Orthodox metropolitan of Kiev, and 5 Orthodox bishops decided to commit the millions of Christians under their pastoral care to reunion with Rome. Josaphat Kunswich, who was born in 1580 or 84, was still a young boy when the Synod of Brest-Litovsk took place in 1595-96, but he was witness to the result both positive and negative. Many of the millions of Christians did not agree with the bishop's decision to return to communion with Catholic Church, and both sides tried to resolve this disagreement, unfortunately not only with the words but with violence. Martyrs died on both sides. Josaphat was the voice of Christian peace in this dissent. Josaphat faced even more problems when he became first bishop of Vitebsk and then Polotsk in 1617. The church there was literally and figuratively in ruins with buildings falling apart, clergy marrying 2 or 3 times, and monks and clergy wherever not really interested in pastoral care or model Christian living. Within 3 years, Josaphat had rebuilt the church by holding synods, publishing a catechism to be used all over, and enforcing the rules of conduct for clergy. But his most compelling argument was his own life, which he spent preaching, instructing others in the faith, visiting the need of the towns.